Like the fit? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today we're gonna be catching predators. I have on my predator catching leather jacket, and I also have on my predator catching glasses. Or sunglasses. I don't know. I think you can still see my eyes. Okay, W intro. Now, something I feel like I don't talk too much about here on this channel is my love and appreciation for a good TV show. More specifically, the ones in the earlier 2000s where they had stuff like all the MTV reality shows, Cops, you know, they had Cheaters, Car Bait, where like they would literally set up a fake car and officers would wait for people to steal it and then they'd arrest them, you know, to catch a predator with Chris Hansen. Just all around raunchy content. Because I just feel it was much more realistic than it is now since everything is so watered down. We have to like read between the lines. Chris Hansen specifically, I just have a history with. I remember being like 8 or 9 and my mom bringing me into her room and showing me one of his investigations at the time that made it to the news, and she was like, Jason, you gotta make sure to watch out for the weirdos. And ever since then, I feel like that just definitely stuck with me. So now, considering I'm an adult and I can think for myself, it still stands. There are creeps out there. There will always be creeps out there. And today we're gonna catch one of those good old creeps. So stick around. So no, I haven't really talked too much about Chris Hansen or the whole Catch a Predator series or Hansen versus Predator series because this is the one we're going to be watching today. Haven't talked about it too much on the channel. I get it's a particular subject, so if you cannot handle said particular subject, you might want to come back around, because we getting ready to air it out. Now, of course, this is a dated episode. The show hasn't been around for some years. Hopefully it comes back. I think it's needed back because it's so educational and it just you really get insight to how weird people can get. Y'all want to talk about some of the weird videos I put on this channel? There's one of them. It's a piece of cake to put together. So today's video is actually titled, "Oh my God, I didn't know I sent that." Ew, Chris Hansen. Ill was right. Okay, got it. So I'm assuming he just sent something nasty. Oh, we're gonna find out. Sick.
Not all the predators I catch are interested in young girls. Some, like this guy in the bright orange shorts, lust for young boys.
First thing off the bat, to just simply walk dead into someone's house like that, you must have lost your damn mind. Me personally, it don't even matter if I am the same age as you. You know, you're talking to someone who fits that gap more realistically. Just because I invited you to my slot don't mean you just walk in the door. That's how some people get shot down. When was this? In 2018? He still knew better than that. The date didn't mean nothing. You don't do that. That's the first red flag. It's probably why he got caught up in the first place. Sick.
How you doing today?
And on this sunny autumn day,
my house is your house.
He's coming to meet a boy who he thinks just turned 13.
So where'd you want to go? Want a water or something?
He should probably take a sip, because in a moment, he's gonna meet me.
No, Chris getting ready to turn up. Chris really about to turn up. And see, this is why I love Chris. Because Chris was around. He was around for my childhood. He helped me to blossom into the young man I am today. Because even back then, y'all know what y'all mama said, real quick, and then we're gonna get back to it. Y'all know what y'all moms and dads said about stranger danger. Bitch, if you see a minivan out on the sidewalk in front of your house, you just gonna walk up to it? Absolutely not. So some of this stuff needs to be self-explanatory. If you are watching this video and that just did not ring a bell, y'all gotta watch out. Y'all gotta watch out, I'm telling you.
His name is Jesse Velez. He's 28 years old. His screen name is Jose. He's engaged, and he's a general manager at a major sandwich shop chain. But Velez has something else planned for today's menu.
It's kind of nervous. Nervous, I know, I am too.
Velez is the latest creep I've caught in our special investigative segment, Hansen versus Predator. In our sting house in Fairfield, Connecticut, we place more than a dozen hidden cameras to capture every move.
What I want you to do is let him see the blue is going to take away from your face. Right. So when he pulls up, just come out.
See, no, to have that many cameras in the house, like you could tell they took it very seriously. They took this so seriously back then. And there's actually some YouTubers around today who do this type of content specifically. But the thing about the Chris Hansen series versus, you know, the vigilantes who I feel go out and do it on their own now are that at least with Chris, it was the most controlled we can get. You know, he had a full production team. He had the investigative unit, the police officers, like the whole 9 yards. But again, they're always out. The creeps never stop creeping. So if it takes just your average citizen to make a YouTube channel and possibly put a stop to some of this, we gonna need the help because they still flock in the corner. Sick.
The Fairfield cops coordinate the sting operation with the predator watchdog group Tetrad Corps. Tetrad posted a pic of a real 13-year-old boy on social media. We're hiding the boy's identity for his protection. Within 20 minutes, Velez contacts the boy we're calling Jason. He tells Velez he's turning...
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Jason like J-A, is it spelled J-A-Y-S-O-N or J-A-S-O-N? It don't matter. I heard my name. Why I gotta be used for the example? Y'all can do nobody else. All these names on earth. I'm gonna let it slide. It ain't got nothing to do with me. I didn't get a phone call. So I'm Gucci. I'm off the hook. That just, I wasn't expecting that. That kind of threw me in for a loop.
Turning 13 in a week.
You okay that I'm younger?
Yes.
Like 13 years old younger, LOL?
Never chilled with a young guy before.
Velez describes in graphic detail the sex acts he wants to perform. He even sent a pic of his private parts and asked the boy to send him nude photos. What he asked for next will make you sick.
Come live with me, LOL.
You're kidding, right?
No, LOL.
How are you gonna explain a 12-year-old kid living with you?
I won't. No one won't find out.
What the actual fuck? This got to be the slowest person walking the earth. Cause in my mind, it's like with this type of stuff, you can only feel sorry for these people up to an extent. Because when you start to read stuff like this, the stuff that these predators were potentially talking to a child about, lock them up. Lock them up like they've pretty much just, that's done deal. 100% done deal. Because to really say, I won't know, no one will find out, you're asking for a 12-year-old to live with you? Play the video. I'm gonna play it. Fucking weird. You weird. He weird. And then the decoy named Jason. Get the fuck out of here.
Velez doesn't know it, but there's no kid on the other end of the smartphone. It's really a woman named Lori.
And he knows absolutely
That I'm 13, yeah.
that you're 13.
Lori is one of the operatives working for Tetrad Corps. She's giving detectives the text messages she exchanged with Velez. Lori receives word that Velez wants to nail down a date.
He says, let's get lunch, my treat. I said, okay, when? He said, in a few. I said, okay, let me know so I can get showered.
She briefs our on-site decoy, a 19-year-old drama student who is pretending he's 13. That's so the decoy will know how to act.
So again, like I said, it's such a controlled setting to where they have so many people genuinely working alongside them to catch these people. Like, I don't know about y'all, my heart would be racing. So I give it up to people who are willingly going out of their way to confront these people in person and put a stop to it, because that just seems insane to do. Because you don't know what they truly are like. Like, they've already explicitly explained themselves over chat. Cool, we understand that. But to still drive your ass to the house and step inside, y'all saw how he just he plummeted through their shit in the first 5-10 seconds. So I definitely give it to him. It's got to be tough. It 100% has to be a tough job.
You hungry? Yeah. Where do you want to go? Doesn't matter to me. I'm not really hungry, I just ate. No? No. So you want to stay here? No, not really. You don't want to stay here?
I'm sorry, I gotta pause it again. Just look how slow he looked, because that don't look like no 13-year-old kid. And again, obviously I do know better. They just said he was 19. He's a drama student. Like, I understand his role. But you saying Jussie still pulled up, and now he is seeing this 13-year-old, and it just didn't click. It just did, like, clear as day. That's like somebody trying to lie about how old they is to get in the club. Duh. Like, that's gnarly. There, it really is.
What do you want to do after? Want to hang out? No. Netflix? Chill?
This is gonna be what question, but you have your ID on you?
I don't have an ID on me. Sorry, I'm only 13. My mom keeps that in her purse.
Who lives here?
Who lives here? Oh, I live here. Me, my mommy, and my daddy.
No, he sold. Again, this is acting. It's not like they're supposed to have any Oscar performing role. I understand that, but it is so awful on this one specifically that, like, come on. I could tell he's definitely onto him though. He just sat up there and asked for his ID. Just the way he's talking, my mommy and my daddy at 13, those weren't coming out of my mouth, and that's just me. But I guess to each his own. If that's how he refers to his parents, cool. But that voice a little deep for 13. Jussie, buddy, you done lost your mind. Oh, today might be that day. Today gonna be that day, indeed.
Uh-oh. Velez looks straight at one of our hidden cameras. The decoy moves into distraction mode.
Did you want to come look at this? This right here. This is my dad made this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Pretty cool. Want to come look at it?
What Velez doesn't realize is that he's being moved into position for what will be the surprise of his life.
Hey, what's happening? Nothing.
What was your plan today?
Nothing, actually. Just to hang out.
Just to hang out?
Yeah.
With a 13-year-old boy?
Like, a fucking mess. A mess. It's just, it really is a mess, because now Chris Hansen is about to get into his final form. Super Saiyan is really about to come out. Even leading up to just this alone is like, are you kidding me? Oh, Chris gonna give him the goods.
Who you sent a picture of your private parts?
No, I didn't. I did?
Yes.
Ugh. I didn't mean to do that.
Who was right?
Yeah. I was
You've been
just
chatting with him on and off for weeks.
Yeah, I used to chat with random people on and off. I'd hang out with them. No, nothing's really sexual, to be honest.
Nothing sexual.
No.
What's this?
Let me see. Oh my god, I did not know I even sent that. Ugh. Yeah, I did not know that.
Who was right?
Yeah, usually when I send a picture, like I have a bunch of pictures of me.
Right.
So I must have hit that, but I didn't.
Do y'all think he lying? I think he lying. That's disgusting. That's, oh my goodness. If Chris were to give you a handful of information dead to your eyes and it's about some shit you did and that's the response, you might as well just already put your hands together. It explains itself. These men and these people just have no thought in their mind about their actions or what it's gonna do to the other person on the end of that phone. Like he knew he sent his wee, like you, oh, I'm sorry. It gets me every time.
But I didn't know why.
So this was just one big mistake.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Honestly, I know it's for hookups. I really do know that, but I'm not all for that. I don't just meet people randomly and just start having sex with random people. That's not what I do. I just like to have company with me. I'm like kind of a, how you say, I never really had friends when I was younger.
Right.
So I like to hang out with people, you can get to know them a little bit. That's about it. I meet people from either 13, 17, 18, 30, into their 40s, just to meet people.
Get the fuck out of here. No. That's not how that works. At all. That is not how that works. Are you kidding me? That was the response? Look, ladies and gentlemen at home. If you don't have friends, you leave the house and make them. There are social events all around us. You can go to a club. I don't know if that's your gig. You can go to, I don't know, the community center. You can go to the neighborhood park. I don't know, catch an adult walking their dog. Like, to say you have no friends. I didn't have the most friends growing up, and I have a few now. So I don't know, put myself out there more and figured it out. That was his excuse to go see a 13-year-old, was that you didn't have any friends. That's not gonna make me feel sorry for you. You just look slow. You look dumb. This is what I be trying to get at. They know better, but they don't know no better.
Don't talk to them.
And how old are you?
I'm actually 27.
Not true. At the time of our confrontation, Velez had just turned 28.
But you see how this looks for you to come over and visit
I know,
a 13-year-old boy after
Yeah,
you sent him a picture.
I didn't realize I sent it, and even when I came here,
How did you not realize it?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but even when I came, even when I parked there, I was just like, oh, even when I sat there, I was like, yeah, this is the first time I met someone at someone's house. I felt kind of nervous when coming to a house. Could you just say, let's meet at a public place so it's more safer for me? That way, just in case I don't know the person.
Okay, number one, the way he is talking, is he rapping? Because it's nonstop. It's just a full-on alliterate, just run on. It just keep going. Shut up. Secondly, again, like, obviously, I still do hear him. And I'm speeding it up slightly for copyright reason, but he's only retracing his steps to kind of steer away from the problem at hand. You still reached out to a minor. You still went to the minor's location. You still thought you were going to do something with said minor. So explaining the events that still led up to it doesn't change what you still did, Jesse. He still did it.
Why did you do it then?
It's the first time for me. I never went to someone's house before.
I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
It's my first time.
I'm sure.
I
you have.
doubt that all the people who tell me it's their first time are telling the truth.
This is honest to death.
So you're the first honest guy I've ever found.
This is the first time.
This is the
first time I met a young person that age. It's the first time ever in history. There's nothing sexual was going to happen anyway from the get-go.
Remember, he sent graphic texts, including pictures of his private parts.
Like, no, top or bottom? Top or bottom to a minor is crazy. He not getting out of it. Like, he's not getting out of it whatsoever. There's no excuse in the book. I'm not gonna lie. This is giving me the heebie-jeebs. Dang, and it's June. I just realized this Pride Month. Oh, this gonna look bad. This whole gonna look bad.
I didn't realize I sent that. You can look at all my conversations. I didn't realize I sent that kind of picture. Even when we were chatting, I never said, oh, hey, do you want to have sex? Because that's not the kind of person I am. I don't want to throw myself out there like that. That's not what I am.
But if you were his parents, are you going to be comfortable?
I have a 16-year-old friend. I do. Yes, I do.
Why? But why? What relevance do you have with a 16-year-old as a 28-year-old? So unless you were blood siblings or cousins or any way to where you have to be somewhat of a parental guidance for them, there should be no reason you're in contact with them whatsoever. It's so, I can't feel bad. Not that bad. Because some of this stuff is just so like, duh, come on now. You don't morally do stuff like that. So of course I see why he got caught up. Because he's just throwing excuses out the ass. Oh, I wonder what that house smell like. Cause the way this sinking, this smell like shit to me.
It's a pretty big age gap.
It is, but there's nothing wrong with that because, to be honest, I have friends that are 16 to 30. We all hang out. You know, there's no drugs involved. I don't do any drugs, but we all just conversate. I mean, there's so many similarities from other people that doesn't matter what age. And I wasn't even why something told me don't walk through that door. I swear something told me do not.
Why'd you do it?
I don't know. I wasn't gonna walk through that door. I really wasn't.
It's just like. It's like, I feel like I'm just running in circles now. Was this even a good video choice? It's almost like it's its own full-on interrogation. Obviously, I remember knowing just like when they would all get arrested and stuff like that, they're still gonna get rebooked into the actual system, get interviewed by FBI agents or however it ends up going down. Chris is just the icing on the cake because he's doing it from firsthand. As much evidence as we've seen already, again, for it to get any worse is just crazy because he keeps running us around the same block of just trying to get up out the situation, but I don't think he can.
Well, we've been running an investigation.
Okay.
Called Hansen versus Predator.
Okay.
And I'm Chris Hansen.
Okay.
And you've walked into it.
Okay.
So if there's anything else you want people to know.
I'll just see okay if I'm not. That's not who I am.
Jesse, you see what happened? You see what just happened right now? And then the cameras come out. It's just, oh my goodness. This, I told y'all we was gonna get a little uncomfortable, but like, it's real. To be in that predicament to where you are doomed. I can't think of any other, he's doomed. And obviously this, I don't know, it's probably because I know so much about how I feel I would go about certain things personally in my life to where a lot of us would have not even been in this predicament in the first place. It is just so fascinating to me how people just do the things they do. I literally in the last episode, I said that I think towards the end, it is just so fascinating to me how people who are different from us just go about their life. So interesting to witness. Cause like, what the flying fuck is this?
Can you turn the cameras off me, please?
I can't.
I'll talk to you in private if you like.
I can't turn the cameras off.
Okay. I mean, I'll ask any questions for you, to be honest. Because
You have.
This is not what it seems to be. This is not what it was going to be. So I want everyone to know that's actually seeing right now. It's not what it was. I'll have to hang out with somebody. Nothing sexual to that nature.
What is he going on about? You already did text him that exact. Oh my God! It's literally why we're sitting down watching this. You texted those exact things to a minor and showed up. You still showed up. He showed up. Ladies and gentlemen, when they show up, GG, like that's it. What are we supposed to do? Bitch, you drove, used gas money, and drove to this off my porch. Come on now.
But to be honest, I can't remember this right now. I'm not going to my house.
What?
I'm not walking to no one's house ever again. This is the first and last time we're doing that. First and last time.
What's the lesson here, Jose?
The lesson here is don't walk into no one's house that you don't know who actually even lives there. That's to be honest. Don't do the same thing to other people that you wouldn't want them to do. You know, would you want someone?
Though.
That's ironic. It just, I'm sorry, I keep pausing. It's getting worse and worse. I don't know what y'all want me to do. You could watch it on your own accord, but how it works over here is that I feel as though if just dumb things are being said to me in front of my face on this channel, I'm pausing the clip. Cause that was stupid. Like,
when I came here, I was bored today. I didn't know what to do. So I figured hang out with some people.
How about watching football?
I'm not a sports person, believe it or not. Don't like
How
sports.
about watching Netflix?
I was. It was just, today was just a day that just, you know what, let's just go hang out tomorrow real quick. Let's hang out, you know, nothing sexual though. I'm not looking for that. I'm never ever do this ever again. Talk to someone's house.
I appreciate it.
Nothing bad out of this.
He's smiling as he leaves. Could he be thinking he just dodged a bullet?
see, nah, and then the cops was hiding in the little crawl space. That's it. That is it. Wow. And I love, just real quick, I want to point out, I just love how Chris just sits there so calm and collected. As if he doesn't know this is literally going to turn around and happen. Like, Jesse really thought he thought he was about to get in that car and just go back to the house. Wow.
Velez appears to be shocked that he was busted. The cops put him in the back seat of an unmarked police car. Velez is hauled into the station where he's booked, fingerprinted, and photographed.
Just to leave your house on your own accord and do something like this, I can never put two and two together. As much as I try, that is just one thing that I 100% am sure of that just I can't correlate. He physically got up and still left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's one of them.
After an agonizing 5 minutes, the detectives unlock the hardware, and Velez is ready to unleash an explanation.
I don't want to talk to you.
He sighs as he's about to sign away his right to remain silent.
I'm not an idiot. You know, I've been a cop for 19 years.
I'll be honest. Whatever.
Okay. But if we're gonna say like, you know, you were just going there to make a friend and to hang out.
He a little too flustered. Like he keeps trying to just switch routes and come up with something that can be believable enough for them to back off. I be watching them investigative like channels where they will just have like a whole 3-hour section of the investigators trying to get specific answers out of people. Like, you can't fool nobody.
I don't have any friends. I have no friends. Literally.
You have a fiance, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but we don't see each other as much as we used to. I know some people look at me like, okay, you're going to this guy's house to have sex, aren't you? That's your whole intentions. No, it's not. I can hang out with a 12-year-old, a 16-year-old,
Pausing it again. I need a pause count at this rate. Damn. And on top of that, to have a fiance, you did not once think at all about how they could have possibly taken this or felt about this. But it was you wanted to talk to a minor, so you did what you wanted because you wanted it. Did that even y'all get it? That is just so ridiculous. Now I feel bad because it's like, imagine your significant other stooping that. Ooh.
He was suspicious. He knew that he was up to no good because the on-site decoy to Jesse looked a little older than 13. So he asked him for his ID. I think he thought he might be involved in an investigation. But who asks somebody for their ID?
And I said the same exact, like, it just seemed too fishy. If off jump, you're asking for an ID, like, come on. You're not just gonna be asking for no one's ID because he already looked older. That was the only person they was able to pick up for the little gig. Just the 19-year-old drama that he already looked his age. And that was them even trying to find someone to fit the minor range so they can, you know, get on with the investigation. Like, that's sick. I might turn into a little detective. Where my jacket at?
Children. Hi, I'm a child. Now, just to be sure, are you a child? Yeah, I'm a child. Okay, let me share with you all these disgusting things. And in the middle of your living room, in your bedroom, individuals can access your children without you knowing about it and can share their most disgusting thoughts with your children. You'll never know it.
The sentence, 5 years in prison, suspended after serving 2. Velez won't be dining on submarines anytime soon.
That was a good episode. That was very educational. And you know what I like to do on this channel, you guys. I like to be educational. I like to talk about certain things that can get your mind just wondering. And I feel like this is one of them. I genuinely do enjoy this type of program. So if this is something you guys want to see more of on the channel, I don't know. I guess this is me testing the waters. Also being more consistent. So just let me know in the comments. Let me know how you guys feel. But that's pretty much it. Like, this is nutty. If any of you are new whatsoever, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to do all the little things that help the video out in the long run, like subscribing, liking the video, comment if you want to talk about some things in the comments. I feel like this is very talk worthy, so I don't know. You guys are in for a treat amongst yourselves down there. That's gonna be it for me today. Love you guys a lot. Hope you enjoyed, and until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.